going to be pretty exciting to chat with him and have a corrido. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him up right now, Mr. Dimi Hegglun. So, Dimi, here he goes. How you doing, brother?
Kia ora.
Oh, kia ora. Yeah, awesome, man. Good to have you on. I'll tell you, this is a pleasure for me, bro, and thank you for coming on to the show here on Talking Voices. And it's pretty exciting, man. You know, I've known you for quite some time now, and this is pretty exciting that you're going to get to share some of your life growing up, and you know, and what you've done, and your study, your work, and when you came to Canada, and all that kind of stuff. So, first of all, welcome to Talking Voices on Maori Churr TV. Dimi, awesome, bro.
Sure. Thank you, bro. I'm really, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but yeah, we've been mates for a while, man, and I know you've gotten stuck into it, and I love it. You know, with the whole, it's just a little bit of perfect timing for you, so I'm really excited, man.
Absolutely, brother. So let me okay. So let me start off where we, you know, where were you born and raised, bro? So let's get that out of the way, you know.
Sure. My name's Dimi. I was born in Taranaki as well. Stratford, Taranaki. Yep. So my mum and dad were you know, they were living out the back. What we called it out the back at the time. So there's Stratford and Eltham and all that, and it's way in between the you know. It's way inland by, you know, quite a while. So.
That's my area, bro. When I was born.
Yeah, Patea, bro.
Yeah, Patea.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, I love driving through there too. Just you know, that's for me that, you know, Taranaki is definitely my maunga. I feel it, you know, just the connection of growing up there. Really young, actually. We were pretty young. My mum and dad split up early, so mum ended up moving to the Hawke's Bay, which was where I actually grew up. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but born in Taranaki.
Yeah,
and so, always go back.
Yeah, so you were raised up in Hawke's Bay area, right?
Yeah. It's beautiful. You know, the west coast to the east coast in New Zealand's quite a good, you know, interesting geography in that. Yeah, you got all that weather coming on the west, and it's all blustery and everything. So on the east coast, oftentimes you get the really nice, you know, the dissipated weather, kind of like the East Coast weather over here, you know, like it's been up and down a few mountain ranges, and by the time it gets to you, it's pretty mellow.
Yeah. So, by the way, I just want to ask you something. Did you have family back home with the earthquake in that area around?
Oh, the recent one from the other day? Yeah. Apparently, it was early in the morning and woke them all up.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, that, eh?
Yeah. Well, that'll happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I used to love it. You see the road, you know, would ripple when the earthquakes move.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You see tarmac move.
That's right. Yeah. I know, because when I was living out on the farm, and we had a couple out there in Taranaki area, and you see the hills and the lakes and all that, you know, just rumbling, bro.
Bit of a wiggle.
Yeah. So we've had the experience of that too. Yeah. So So you grew up in Hawke's Bay, then you're like born in Taranaki, grew up in Hawke's Bay, and then where did you study? You studied and what did you study? You studied in New Zealand, obviously, right? In Wellington somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we went to school in Hawke's Bay growing up there. I was actually in the same class as a few Olympians and stuff like that. Like really small school, 30 kids a class. Right. You know, we used to get you know, it was you know, not your state-run school, so it was more, at the time when I started there, it was a private school, and then it integrated curricular-wise and stuff like that. But it was awesome, man. I had a great time growing up there, and you know, most of the time I ended up playing music at school. You know, sports was fun and that, but it was music for me. That was the fun stuff.
Yeah, I just had a couple of people just online here. Like, you know, I can see them. They say, "Hey, you guys going to sing a couple of songs?"
I'm not prepared at all.
No, Sorry about that, folks, but I'm just going to interview Dimi. So anyway, and you went to Wellington, I believe, to work because
Yeah, I did electrical engineering and after high
Yeah.
school in Hawke's Bay at the EIT,
Right.
the Eastern Institute of Technology, and then
Right.
a buddy found out who was working on the Lord of the Rings at the time.
Right.
Was like, huh? Because I did a bit of scaffolding as well out of high school, just earning some cash. And he's like, scaffolding, electrical engineering, come down. You'll be a great lighting guy, bro. Just come down here. And, you know how to plug things in and turn it up and turn it on. And,
that's
right. Kind of, that's what the journey's been for me since
get your foot in the door, bro. Get your foot in the door.
Yeah, no, it was good. And my dad was a good friend of my dad's. My dad lived in Wellington at the time, and I ended up staying with him for, a wee while there, and it was really nice. It was a really beautiful time. Wellington's just a beautiful place.
Cool.
I ended up staying there for, quite a few years until I moved here.
Right on. Yeah, because I've noticed too when we get some of the New Zealand entertainers come over here, you have connections with them because I believe you work with some of them back there. And they
I mean, the theatre community and music, and you end up doing lights for your mates and their bands, and through that you get theatre gigs, and it's so interesting. There's a very and everything that's happened since. This was in early 2000s,
right?
And it just went huge. I worked at Bats Theatre for quite a while there as a house tech, and you meet lots of people. It's awesome time. You don't get paid much. You're working quite a lot, but you're part of a collective or just a crew. It's a crew mentality, and that's the same with a lot of the stuff we do now, except they're huge worldwide tours. But the same thing. You're part of a crew and part of a gang, and you're helping to spice people's lives up.
Oh, that's cool, bro. So I just got a picture of you. I want to put a picture of you up here. There you go. See?
Oh yeah, bro. I still got that.
Yeah, you still got that, eh?
Oh yeah. It's scratchy though. It's the warehouse. You get the good stuff. And sometimes you got some stuff that.
I know. Yeah, and I'd like to put this picture up. This one here, bro. You see this one? You remember?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Through with the
bro.
Man, that was massive. He drove it from the East Coast, didn't he?
Yeah.
Look, in Brunswick, drove it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that is. That's more than 10 hours.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Paul Stanley came all the way from out the New Brunswick area, way up there in the New Brunswick area, and he came around to the house, and this is what he brought. Let me see if I can show you something.
It was awesome.
Some quick pictures there, bro. I want to show you this one though, if I can. See, look. See, I'm going to go off the screen here. I'm going to take you off. I'm going to put you in the green room with me, and we're going to and we're going to blow that one up, bro. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Look Beautiful. At that. Yeah. See, that was a fun. That was a fun afternoon we had, man. That was a good boil up, Yep.
Yeah, it was massive.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So now you're on your way to Canada, but how did you get over here? Did you have a contract over here, or did you?
No, I when I was working at Bats, met my partner at the time, and she was traveling. She was, good friend of mine. That and
Lindsay. Yeah, she's very,
Lindsay,
very nice.
We spent a year and a half in Wellington, and then she got sent home.
Oh yeah.
No, it was, she'd been there for 3 years or something like that.
Right,
and,
right.
We'd met like a year and a half after that, and then stayed for another year and a half. So all that, it was a decision early in your life that it's not really, like I was 5 when I came over here, and you're leaving. It's just
bro,
exciting, you know.
you have an age.
Out
Bro. Look, you have an age. You still look the same, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe did you take that yesterday?
Yeah. That's about 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah. So you came up. When did you come over here?
I came over in 2004.
Mm.
Mm.
So you hook up a job right away here, and you decided to stay here. Like, did you take some time for
Yeah,
you?
pretty much. I actually got a job. Just in the electrical field and that, you know, like doing stuff like that. And then after a couple of years, I got the job that I have now, and that was a stroke of luck because it was just before kind of like the market meltdown, and you know, jobs were kind of tough after that. But it was great. You know, just kind of lucky. You know, I mean, the way it panned out.
Do you remember the first time we met?
Yes, you blew me away.
You got a story?
Like, oh well, it was at Hemingway's, our place.
Yes.
In Toronto here.
A hotspot, bro.
And yeah, you said, man, like you told me you hadn't been home in 40 years. I couldn't believe it. My jaw dropped. I'm like, you know, because that's just
crazy, bro.
You know, I guess once you're playing music, you get, you know, you're having fun, or you know, you know your story, and I love it, man. You know, that's great. It's just, you know, when you're hooked back up, when you went back to New Zealand straight a little bit after that, it was really inspiring, you know, because that was your connection to your home. And then, you know, the Maori order was flying after that, you know, it was pretty awesome to see, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dimi, we got a lot of people that's on watching us right now, man. I'll tell you, I want to thank everybody for coming on. It's awesome, you know. So, Nikki from Chicago. Oh, by the way, Nikki and Gavin are coming on next Saturday from Chicago. I'm going to be interviewing. This is going to be awesome, man. And you got Wayne Dixon, everybody from and Tony Long.
Choice,
yeah, it's good. It's good to have everybody on. Yeah, so awesome, bro. So one day I'm going to get Wallace Faraday. I'm going to get him to interview me about my life. So it's going to be interesting. So
call me.
Yeah, man. So that'd be cool, bro. So so now you're here. Now you're here in Canada, and now you. Well, we connected up a few times too, because we went to a place in Michigan. We went to the Hangi down there. See?
Oh yeah.
In Michigan, they have the annual Hangi down there, but because of the COVID now, everything's been changed. But Graham and Michelle, they put on this Hangi down there, and we always go there. You and I always go down there with the group, so it's pretty cool.
It's a beautiful thing. It is. It's really it's awesome, and just to be able to link up again. You know, I think you know, you guys have been going for quite a few years, but when the rugby game also in Chicago happened, you know, like the you know, it started to weave a lot of things together and people and all that, and just got bigger and better. Love it. Good job, guys. Aces.
Yeah, it's you know, something that we miss, bro. You know, I miss going to those events now, you know, but I guess we'll just follow what we can and do what we can so we can hopefully be able to go again soon.
That's us, bro. That's
man.
Man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So because we've met a lot of people. Like I've met a lot of people at these events, going to the hangis too. We've met a lot of different people.
Yeah,
and become friends with everybody. You know, like Kiwi friends, and I've known a lot of people now. So it's it's amazing. And and obviously now you get, you know, you were going there with your children. You've got two lovely kids now, man. They've grown up.
Dad life, man.
You know? You got doing the dad life, eh?
Yep. You know, but it's awesome. We you know, I don't know if anybody knows this, but me and Dino live probably half a kilometer apart in this huge city. Yeah. We bought here about 10 years ago, and we've been living here 10 years now, and it's just been awesome to be.
Yeah, bro.
growing up in this, this part of the hood it's just nice, it's it's close to town, it's close to out of town, and there's big parks and lots of fun. Close to the airport to get out of here.
Now, there's one other thing that surprised me one time when I first met you and got to know you, and been chatting with you and all this and that, and then I said, "Hey, bro, what's going on?" And then you would say to me, "I'm going to play hockey." I said, "Bro, hockey, Maori boy playing hockey, on skates. Yeah, I'm playing hockey, bro." So wow, so you've been playing hockey for some time now. You've joined a team and you play hockey with the guys, right?
So when I first got here in 2004, I kind of watched it a bit. And I knew, because I'd met Lindsay's brother in New Zealand. Actually, he came down for a few months. And
you skated before?
No. Well, yeah, in New Zealand a couple of times, but I roller skated, but I was a skateboarder, right? I was more skateboarding and surfing, but it was hard to get at first, like once you get, it's kind of like skiing. If you can stop, you can bomb, you can pretty much bomb as long as you hold your line, hold your edges, and you don't, wipe out because it's going fast. But same with hockey, you're going so fast, so that's the beauty of it. And you have to kind of be silky and have vision. And it's kind of like this. The correlation to rugby is for me real similar, because when I got here first, there was a World Cup going on and people were just dressed in red everywhere. They were glued to it. I couldn't follow the puck that much, but everybody like the bars were packed. It was like, Kent Terrace or, Cambridge Terrace in Wellington when a rugby game's on, like it was packed. People were glued. So I'm like, okay, and then the same thing in Vancouver. I'm like, okay, so the whole country loves it. It's got to be awesome. Let's try it out.
Yeah, cool.
And it is awesome. It's the best game I've played. I played lots of stuff, and I love hockey, man. It's the best.
I'm sure that there's somebody else that's going to be following in your footsteps, brother.
Yeah, bro.
In there. That's your son, bro.
Hey? Yeah, he started pretty late, but just it's for them. It's innate. They can just on the skates. Their blades are cutting properly. Their weights shifting properly. They just do it. They don't qualm too much, and that's kind of the beauty. Cool. I had a 6-year-old teach me how to skate backwards when I a couple of years after I got my wheels. Yeah, the 6-year-old was like, "Oh, it's easy. You just do this." Like, oh man. Okay.
Oh, cool, bro. That's sweet, bro. That's pretty.
But the thing with hockey is you're only going forward. So if you end up going backwards, your game turns into a 180 screen into a 360. So the chances to do more things just
bro. I've never had the ankles for that. My ankles weren't strong enough to stand on the skates, bro.
Yeah, I didn't play that much sport in New Zealand. To be honest with you, I played a bit of indoor soccer and cricket and stuff like that. But
bro,
I was playing and jamming and
right on,
working mainly.
So what about this lovely lady? Look at this.
Yeah,
skating already.
She's not into hockey that much either, right? She's just dressed in the pads so that when she falls, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
You think it's okay to put on like their winter clothes and put them out on the ice, but they fall a lot, and if you kind of, I know it looks gangly, but if you get it on them and it just saves more headaches, crying episodes, let's put it that way.
Right. Well, that's
dad advice 101 Canadian living.
Yeah. So, I found this. If you want to explain this, buddy. Do you know what that is? Can
bro. My brother Maya.
Yeah.
So he when we were in New Zealand a couple of years ago, he was designing this, and he had a few templates of it drawn out. It's a pool, I believe, and it's situated on. Oh man, I should have read my books before. It's oh man, there's a primo link that I was trying to look for. I was trying to find because it explained. He explains it the best, and It's at the
Yeah, I'm
mouth
sure.
of the
Yeah,
river in Nelson. If you're in Nelson area,
that's
you
in
go to the
Nelson,
river
right?
mouth
That's in
of
Nelson.
the.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm going to get lots of crap. Doing this.
Right, 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 right.
Mm,
No worries. Wow.
sorry, guys. I should know. I saw it the other day and I read up on that. But
Right.
yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful, all cut
Yeah,
out of steel, and the base set into the thing. You know,
and did he do this too?
he helped out with that. I think
Wow.
he did some work with that as well. That's in Picton. If you take the ferry's on the left there.
Right.
To the left of this is right on the waterfront. I think they've got a splash pad and stuff like that down there.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It's beautiful work, eh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to show you another picture of it. Look at that. That's another one, right?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
I think that was other people involved in that. I don't think that
Right.
was my brother.
Okay.
Oh, maybe. Though, my stepfather, he's a master carver in the Hawke's Bay.
Right.
And my dad is a traditional carver, as in his tradition, and which is Celtic. It had a lot of Celtic flavor when I was growing up, and I think it's definitely the Maori Celtic flavor going on there.
Right. Right.
But we grew up around carving all our lives, and Maya, who's actually a carpenter at trade,
Right.
just like me. I'm an electrician by trade, but I do, just.
Mm-hmm.
That's his thing. That's his love, his drive, his carving.
And what about this, bro?
I think they poured that into the concrete. They made these forms in the concrete, and
Really?
then they did a double. I'd like to check that out, because we went. We were in New Zealand just before we were in there last year, February, for my sister's wedding, and I think this happened just this past year.
Wow, that's pretty cool though. Pretty cool, man. Really cool. What can you tell me about this? Is the family brothers or friends?
That's all my bros, Christian and Isaac and Maya. Yeah. It's at my sister's wedding last year in February. And it was really nice to get back just before everything went crazy. So we've got had a good time. And weddings are great because, as everyone knows, when they're coming back home, it's great. Stuff like this is great because everybody comes together for one thing, and you don't have to travel all over the country. Everybody's there.
True, bro. Yeah. That's nice, bro. And this is you and I.
Yeah.
That's when we got our t-shirt. See that?
I would have bought these back across from New Brunswick as well. Massive. Yeah, and this is his mate to this. I'd actually like to get I'd like to get some more of them.
Me too, man. Those are nice. They're really nice,
I wore them proud, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's really, really, really cool. So
you feel for the tangata here, of the people here. They have it's synonymous probably with everywhere, but you always have your heart is always with the land.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Here's some of your friends. This is at the Michigan hanging.
Tiaka, Miriam, and it's beautiful, beautiful as people, eh?
That was a good corridor we had, bro.
Yeah, I know. There's a little sneaky catch from the side. I think that was Sarah, wasn't it? Or someone?
I don't know. I don't know who took that picture. It could be Sarah, could be Rose, could be I don't know. I will claim that. We'll claim that pic, bro. So
Dimi, Gavin's got it right here. My Thai River, my bad.
So listen, we've got other people, and they just saying hi to you and all this and that. So it's pretty cool. I really appreciate everybody coming on this afternoon and checking this out on Talking Voices. So it's pretty awesome, when you get an opportunity to interview a good friend and also a family man. Look at him. See?
Yeah.
He's got that's your sisters, right?
Yeah, Ruby and Pearl. That's Ruby's daughter and Ruby's friend's daughter on the right there. But Pearl and a fellow getting licked by the dog got married, and Pearl actually lived with me she came over in 2012, I think, with her boyfriend at the time. And, you can never underestimate having a family member in the close vicinity. She stayed with us for a year and then moved down to downtown Toronto for a couple of years, actually. And, she was here when my son was born. And, really, she was the first person I called when he was born, and it just makes,
Nice, bro. That's,
nice. It's where your heart is.
Yeah. That's the family, bro. Whānau.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, all right. So now you work here and you've got a very interesting job here, and I kind of know what you do, but I'd like you maybe to explain something. So if I play this video, maybe you could run through it, and
oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. And tell everybody.
This is from our old shop, actually. We did. I got a couple of guys there who do this all day. Typically, I don't actually do a lot of this, but the same thing with electrical things. You just plug it in, and it goes through a little filter and do a power supply, and cut the constant voltages out there, and move the little motors and all these gears and belts and timers and everything. And we got a controller on the side there that does all sorts of things to work with your other lieutenant. And they get pushed hard. These pictures in particular are designed by our company, PIT, and it's a high output thing. It's kind of funny. They did a good job. They use these now. They actually retrofitted them to use it spotlight, college spotlight. So they put these temporary cameras on them and all sorts of stuff. And they've got a whole other jargon on the side that you can use. So it's typically college spots are big and giant and massive, and you have to drag them all the way to the top of the arena. And use one of these and remote control, use it at the bottom of the stairwell or wherever you set it up. Much easier. Your crew can sit together in the same corner, and it's pretty inventive idea, and actually worked really well with theatres that couldn't accommodate the size of a normal
right.
Stuff like that.
What's the biggest show you've had an opportunity to work with?
The biggest one was the Olympics for me. That was all Pan Am Games. All those big ones where you got multiple stages and multiple stuff and shipping stuff all over the world to try and accommodate for it all.
Right.
Those are tricky because there's a lot of moving parts. But the biggest one-offs or two-offs, maybe Eminem and JC, that's in New York when they did the back-to-back. That was pretty awesome. I never got to see any of that. We were actually doing it for Europe at the time. It was in 2010, but that was pretty massive. Winter Olympics in Vancouver was massive. And Pan Am Games. And any time, Super Bowls and all that other stuff, those are
right.
We're just a sports satellite at that point. It's the way that it works. If they need bunch of fixtures and they broke down the fixtures.
Right. Yeah. Wow. It's amazing, bro.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I enjoy it, and I'm still doing it today. This COVID thing kind of locked us down for 11 months to be, truth be told, I went back a couple of weeks ago. I went back to work and just started straightening up the place. It's a gigantic mess. It's fun, I enjoy it. It's not the story, Yeah, I'd like to actually start using some of this, maybe build. Right now I'm into amplifiers, building amplifiers, man. So I've got an old tube amp here that I bought, Canadian-made one, and it's a beauty. It's so nice, and it's really nice to have a point-to-point, hand-wired, properly made amplifier. You can shape tone and do all sorts of awesome stuff. There's that.
Wow, amazing, bro.
Yeah,
it's a big job what you do. And I'm pretty sure you can't wait to get back into everything. Once everything sort of turns around.
Yeah. What one of these are? It's a moving light fixture,
right?
And it's a high output, so it can throw a beam of light and do all sorts of whizzy bangy, colorful things. across a big, indoor stadium maybe or something like that, and you'll rig them all up at the ceiling, join them all together, and control them with all sorts of other stuff. Yeah.
Wow. So those must be very expensive stuff there, eh?
Oh yeah.
Very expensive.
Big hunk of metal and useless crap when it dies.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Technology, bro. Yeah, but now I don't have a photo of Lindsay here. I wish I had one here, but
oh no, it's all good. She's pretty, she's pretty private actually, to be honest.
Yeah, because she works from home. She has a home-based business, right? She works from home.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got a business. Where she works.
There was a driving force to buy the house. Actually, she worked for her father and traveled up when we lived downtown. We lived downtown for 7 years in Little Italy.
Yeah.
And a beautiful place in Toronto, downtown. And when her father passed away, and she was still commuting to her old home to work, and it was time to expand. We bought the house here because it had an addition on the back of it, which is beautifully made. It's actually got radiant floor heating. It's got a loft. It's got open. It's very nice. I was actually going to do the interview in there, but whatever. It's just nice, So her office is a million times more beautiful than mine. Mine's a brick wall. You know what I mean?
Well, I remember too. For the people that over here in Canada that understand hockey and know hockey and all that kind of stuff. When we used to watch hockey, there was a commercial that come up, and then the commercial was your house.
Yeah. They used the house, and it was quite a prominent one on like hockey night in Canada, which is the big hockey night.
Big hockey night. Yeah. Time.
And it was on all the time. It was a funny story. I was at a ski trip in Quebec out at Le Massif, and my buddies were drinking and all sorts going on, and we're watching the hockey, and it comes on, and I'm like, that's my house. Like, a lot of bombs were thrown at me.
Yeah.
Like, no way. Yeah, it was pretty trippy. Yeah, they've taken it down. I actually tried to find it a while ago, but
it was also twice that they ran that commercial, that advertising commercial, right? They
filmed a few things here. They did that one at first. That was our first big one, and it's all a bit. They go into your house. They actually take over your house completely, really.
Yeah.
But you kind of got to look at the bright side. They did clean up the yard. It was like autumn. There was leaves everywhere, and
nice.
They cleaned it all up for me.
Yeah, man.
Or whatever.
It was an airfare back to New Zealand, bro.
And it was, yeah. It's not cheap flying a family of 4 home. I'll tell you that. Holy.
Yeah. Well, hey, bro. I tell you, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Dimi, as we could continue talking, corridor, man. We can just.
I know.
But things have come to a bit of an end here now. So
no problem.
It's been a pleasure having you on, my friend. You just live not far from me,
Yeah, I am. I'm going to knock on your door soon as the city says we're allowed to.
That's right. Absolutely. But no, it's thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it, brother. There's and there's a lot of people here that are online watching and listening and
all of you
have questions,
Yeah.
So so I just want to thank you and the whānau, bro. You and Lindsay and your kids, wish you well and stay safe and be well, my brother. We'll connect up as soon as all this is over. So
sure.
I just want to thank you very much. But I just want to remind everybody, Dimi, that at 5:00 today, 5 Alive, I'm singing 5 songs today at 5 Alive at 5. Churr, only on Maori Churr TV, brother. So, that's the way we're starting to roll over here now. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. So thanks very much, Dimi. I really do appreciate that, man, having you on. All right, brother. Thanks very much, everybody, for tuning into Maori Churr TV on Talking Voices. And next Saturday at 3:00, we will have Nikki and Gavin Bennett from Chicago on Talking Voices. Kia ora, everybody.